Test mic 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, test. And we are live. We're live, guys. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back testing the London observability today. So let's just get right into it. We're a bit late today because I had to, attend our wedding. It's currently 11:30 p.m. So let's get into it as early as we can. Right, so I'd like to go to this London silver bullet on London pairs. So there's a problem already with FX replay, but I will keep it moving, no worries. So it's simple. The model we are testing, it's just we go to a certain time and then wait for a certain information, just the first fair value gap, and then we're in. So it's currently 3. Let's see what happens at 3. So you see this big gap at 3. Wow. I'm afraid they won't. I don't think there will be a retracement, trust me. Don't think there will be, but this was a really good drop. Let's see what caused it on the higher time frame. Let's go to 15 maybe. So it pushed higher, took this order block, took out these equal highs, then it started dropping. Okay, let's go to the next day. Looks like that day didn't provide any entry. Go to the silver bullet. So it's still in 2019, so no big deal. We have the first fair value gap presented, and we push right into it right there. And the exact thing we gotta do here is buy this, and our target will be like these highs. So here or here, and I would like to see how this candle closes using the one. Okay, I think I'll buy here. You can see how these candles are fighting over which way to go. So I'll blind the take profit a bit because it might shoot up. But what I know is that we have to hit TP anyways. Let's see how this trade goes. Stop loss ends up getting hit. Having a really crazy day. Let's go to the next day now. And then silver bullet. Okay. Whoa, we have a really crazy candle at the open. And we retrace to it at 4.5. I don't think we can still have a trade here or take any kind of trade after that. Okay, now this is clean. We have this fair value gap from 3, and you can see we trace into it as soon as So the reason I would like to enter this trade is this right here, this fair value gap line again there, and you can see that we shifted structure there. So I think this will not be a bad entry. Let's see how this candle closes. Okay, it's time to buy. Surprise, surprise. Alright, then I'll target the high for a 1 to 2. We're risking 0.3% until we get back on our feet. You have to also practice risk management in backtesting. Okay, so let's see how this goes. That's a nice push. That's a really nice push. And we hit take profit. Very nice here. You can see that, you know, from here to here it took 1 hour and 20 minutes to hit take profit, and it even continued higher, which means you can even hold it and go longer next day. Then I'd like to put the silver bullet. So keep in mind that this is GBP/JPY. Most of the trades taken in this session are GJ. Whoa. Push into the gap by a small bit, but I don't think I'll take this entry, even though it's looking nice, because, you know, I'll then have a really big stop loss. Imagine having a stop loss right there and a TP set like somewhere there. How big it would be. That will be a really big one. I don't think I'll take that. Next day, on the silver bullet, I would like to see maybe an expansion to the downside, since like everything is pointing there as of now. Like you can see we're in a general downtrend, but maybe basing off of the 30-minute time frame, it's still a downtrend, except that we had a corrective move and then we're expecting an impulsive move to the downside. Okay, we have the first fair value gap inside of there. Side we have this good fair value gap waiting for us. We reached midpoint, and then you can see how good this candle is closing. So I'll go in short. My stop loss will be right there, and I'll take it like a 1 to 2 here. And then I might like to keep the take profit open just in case. And I'll save this. Right, so let's see how this goes. So it ends up in a crazy stop out. Anyways, there's one thing I've been observing, like, can this act as an inversion after after it's been disrespected? Nope, it cannot. Anyways, next day, and the silver bullet. So we create this gap here at this market shift, and you can see we have a really good sweep. But then the reason I would be hesitating for this entry is because the first fair value gap is here inside there. Maybe let's wait for, do we tap in it? Alright, here at 4. You can see we tap in it right there. We would have a stop loss, it's below. And you have to get the upside. This will be our entry, and the exact reason I'll be entering this trade is we have a really good fair value gap here, and I can see that we took out liquidity. So we took out sell side here. Then we shifted structure on this low. which means I'd like to, have a good push to the upside. Whoa, why is that? Why did it start to be dropping now? We did provide a full 1 to 2 at least. I'm afraid not. This is really crazy. Next day, silver bullet. Okay, we'll create a really large fair value gap at the open and then trace back to it. Let's see if at least we've reached the we were about to reach OTE. So yeah, we can take that trade. Now let's go to the next day open. We will have our silver bullet. Okay, that's nice. Very quick drop, no delay, and I think I'll take this one. By the way, does it really necessarily have to reach the mid-level? I don't think so, but you can see that we pushed in. I think we've reached the half of the gap. We start from here to here. You can see we reached the half of the gap. Where is that sell here? Supposed being right there. And that target like big drop. Whoa. Drop, just drop already. Come on. Now what was wrong here? What was really wrong on this entry? You have these gaps in here. You can see they're pushing the candle down. Let's go to the next day and with the silver bullet. Right. Okay, we get a really good fair value gap in there. We don't retrace to it, this first one, but we retrace it to this small one right there. Okay, and you can see this, how they kind of flew. God, it's really crazy. So let's go to the next day now. And the silver bullet. Okay, so I'd like to see we have a shift. We have the sweep. the fair value gap in there. How does the next candle look like? It looks like this candle doesn't want to provide anything. Okay, no entry. Close your charts. Except that we respected this 315 fair value gap, and that will be the only trade to take here instead. I would like to go to the next day. Right, first drop, first FVG. We inverse it and we retrace back here, and I think we've seen this before where two fair value gaps coincide, and I think this will be a good sweep, shift instruction retracement into the gap right here, even though the candle is already far. But let's see how the next candle, if the next candle creates a good entry. So I think at least here we can enter, because this fair value gap isn't bad, considering that there to this one is also an inversion there. So I'd like to see a good buy here, but let's wait and see if it fully reaches into the midpoint of the gap. Okay, it reaches the midpoint. Now how does it go later on? Okay, it ends up stopping some of us out. No trade, I think. Whoa, what was this? This is crazy. Next day. And got the silver bullet. Okay. We have a really nice gap in there. Let's see how these candles now, if they respect it. Unfortunately not. Let's go to the next day now. Got the silver bullet. Okay, we have this fair value gap. We retrace into it at 355. It gets respected. Nope, it doesn't. Silver bullet. Oh, this is clean. Ish. This goes to the next day open. Go to the silver bullet. Okay, we get a good fair value gap. We trace into it. And I think this will be the entry. Look at how clean this would be. I don't know why I was hesitating to take that. And going to the next day open. And going to the silver bullet. We see a clear pattern as well. So the gap that was provided at exactly 330, which means we would maybe expect, okay, it's not provided gap is at 340. We get a good retracement into the gap, continue to drop to the downside. Okay, let's see if this trade out work. This was also London silver bullet. You can see it's at 320, and the first fair value gap that was created is this one, and you can see how this candle is looking like. Let's see how it closes. Okay, I think I'll take this entry like this now, and I'll target that low. I'm being very selective on my entries because it took way too many losses, and we're in drawdown of 6%, and 6% drawdown is already like a failure, almost a failure. So yeah, instead of having that drawdown, let's see if this trade can take us out of it, but it doesn't look like it's about to. So it ends up as a loss, but maybe the next day might provide an opportunity to long or short this. At 3 we drop and create a really crazy gap. Okay, looks like this is a really crazy day. GG. But I think I'd look on GBP USD now. Alright, you can see we swept this, then we dropped. So I'd like to see retracement into this gap at least. Alright, that will be the retracement, but it's kind of late, it's 4:05, which means, okay, I don't think I'll take this setup, even though it looks really nice. But whatever, let's take it because it fills all the criteria. We took out the high, we shift instruction in the page of Faveliga. This will be an A+ setup, so why not take it? Come on, take profit gets hit by a small, really small tick. If TP was a little bit higher, then we would have obviously reached our goal. Aish. This hurts. This really hurts. Anyways, next day, the silver bullet. That was crazy. It's crazy how to have 1 hour time windows time your entries and you use the 5 minutes. It's like only 12 candles. I have to tell you if you buy or if you sell or if you sit on your hands that day. This day is really volatile on G. It's G, big card. I've already big card. How's it looking now? Okay, wait a minute. So the first fair value gap was created and retraced into it right here. So do we have a drawn liquidity to the downside? I go to the 1 hour. Well, we have a clear draw right there, which means you can take this trade. The most disappointing thing I've ever seen. Right. I think I'm about to close this session for today. Come back next time. We're in crazy drawdown. I think I will reach drop to 10% or somewhere there, but we'll come back again. So until we meet again.